in a child's pose, big toes touching, separate the knees wide. Bring your forehead, your nose, and your palms to the mat. Take a moment to just connect with the breath here. Scanning through the body, activate your Ujjayi breath. Slowly rise to tabletop, checking your alignment here. Hands should be directly below the shoulders, knees below the hips. There should be about a fist distance between your chin and your chest. Activate through the Hasta Bandha, your hand lock. Drop your belly, eyes and tail rise high, cow spine. Push through the hands, rounding the back, bringing the chin towards the chest, cat. Inhale, come back to cow. Exhale, firmly root into the hands, back to cat. Do this one more time with your own breath. Back in a neutral tabletop position. Slowly begin to walk your hands out in front of you for melting heart, bringing your chin or your forehead to rest on the mat. Hips stay directly above the knees here. As we inhale, we're finding more length. As we exhale, slowly begin to push yourself forward onto your belly. Bring the hands to rest underneath of the shoulders, lightly on the mat. Lift up to baby cobra, actively pulling the shoulder blades back towards each other. Release down, bringing the left cheek to the mat, arms right out by your side. On the inhale, come back to center, lift back up to baby cobra again. Hold here. Release down, this time bringing the opposite cheek to the mat to rest this time. Last time, inhale, rise to baby cobra. Firmly press into the hands, tuck your toes, push up to table. Check your alignment. Inhale, bring the right arm high, reach up, look up. Exhale, thread it under the left, bringing your right cheek to the mat. Left arm extends straight out in front of you. Option to stay here, option to take the half bind, reaching for your opposite hip crease with the left arm. Relax down into the mat here. Release that hand if you took the half bind, put it in front of your face, slowly push back up to tabletop. On your next inhale, left arm reaches high, look up. As you exhale, thread it underneath of the right, bring the left cheek to the mat this time. Right arm extends out in front of you. Again, option to stay here, option to take the half bind. Relax your face, relax your jaw. Release your hand, put it in front of your face, push back up to tabletop. Tuck your toes here, engage your core. Lift the knees an inch above the mat. Hold steady here. Hoist your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out the knees. Maybe sway your hips from side to side. Good. Check your alignment. Make sure the weight's distributed evenly between the hands and the feet. Really shine your sit bones towards the sky. On the next inhale, bring the right leg high. You exhale, open up to half scorpion. Really point your toes, bringing that right foot to your left glute. Good. Inhale, bring the right leg back up. Exhale, bring it down to meet the left. On your next inhale, bring the left leg high. Open up, half scorpion. Really pointing with those toes, keeping the hips square here. Good. Inhale that left leg back up to the sky. Exhale, down to meet the right. Bend your knees, look towards the top of your mat. Walk towards the top of your mat. Heel-toe the feet out about a hip distance here. Grab for opposite elbows, bend the knees, moving into ragdoll pose. Crown of the forehead becomes parallel to the mat. Maybe sway from side to side, feeling a nice decompression in the spine. You nod your head yes, shake your head no, and roll your shoulders a few times, letting go of any leftover tension in the upper body. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift up, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Hands are directly underneath of the shoulders, tailbones tight, lightly tucked in. One long line of energy from your crown to your heels. Hold steady. Hoist your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Listen carefully. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. Hold here. Inhale the right leg back up to the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee to your nose. Try to kiss it. Inhale the right leg back up. Exhale, bring the right knee to your left elbow. Hold here. Inhale the right leg back up to the sky. Exhale it back down to meet the left. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, bring the left knee to your left elbow. Hold here. Inhale that left leg back up to the sky, really reaching through the ball of your foot. Exhale, bring the left knee to your nose. Try to kiss it. Good. Inhale, back up to the sky. Exhale, bring the left knee to your right elbow. Hold here. Good. Inhale it back up to the sky, really reaching. Exhale, back down to meet the right. Maybe pedal out your knees a few times. Take a breath here. Bend your knees, hop towards the top of your mat. Halfway lift up, flat back, fold forward, release it down. Heel-toe your feet out here. Bring your palms underneath of your feet, face up. Hinge forward at the hips, weight is in the toes, relax down here. Release your hands here. Inhale, halfway lift up. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Drop your knees for modified chaturanga. Lower down, belly, chin, and chest. Inhale up to baby cobra. Press up to plank. Hoist your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale your heels high. Exhale your knees low. Hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift up. Exhale, fold forward, release it down. Drop your hips, circle sweep the arms up. Mini back bend here, cactus your arms, lead with your hips, lean back. Back bends come back to center. Fold forward, release it down. Inhale, halfway lift up. Exhale, plant your hands, plank pose. Chaturanga down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip over your feet, downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, inhale the heels high. Exhale the knees low. Hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift up. Exhale, fold forward, release it down. Drop your hips. Circle sweep the arms up. Weight is in the heels here for chair pose. When you look down, you should be able to see your toes. If this is too much, you can bring your arms parallel to the mat or into heart center namaskar. Sit a little bit lower for me. Good. Fold forward, release it down. Inhale, halfway lift up. Exhale, plant your hands. Plank pose. Chaturanga down. Upward facing dog. Flip over your feet. Downward facing dog. Check your alignment here, downward facing dog. On the next inhale, bring the right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Drop your back foot flat. Square your hips. Round up. Warrior One. Sparking through the fingertips, Warrior One. Reach tall. Open up. Warrior Two. Really reaching from both sides of the horizon here. Gazes forward. Straighten your front knee. Reach forward with the front hand. Moving into triangle pose. Actively pull your heels towards each other here. On the next inhale, come back out to Warrior Two. Warrior Two, cartwheel your hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, inhale, the left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Warrior One, square your hips here, Warrior One. Engage your core, round up, sparking through the fingertips, reach tall. Open it up, Warrior Two. Really reaching for both sides of the horizon, gazes forward. Straighten your front knee. Moving into triangle pose, second side. Hold steady here, triangle pose. Breathe. On your next inhale, come back up, Warrior Two. Warrior Two. Cartwheel your hands down. Step back, plank pose. Hold steady here, plank. Strong arms, strong legs. Chaturanga down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, drop your knees down to the mat here. Take a child's pose, rest. Slowly begin to rise back up. Separate your knees about a hip distance here. Come to sit on your heels. Rest your palms on your knees here. Sit up nice and tall. Setting up for camel pose. Inhale, come up onto your knees. Bring your hands to the small of your back. Thumbs are pointing out. Actively pull your elbows towards each other, leading with the hips. Bend back just a little bit here. Remember to breathe. On your next inhale, slowly rise back up. Sit back down onto your heels again. Pause. On your next inhale, slowly rise back up for camel round 2. Try to go a little bit deeper this time. The next inhale, slowly begin to rise back up. Come back to a seat on your heels once more. Take a breath here. Separate your knees a little bit wider this time. Inhale, come back up. Camel round 3. Go a little bit deeper this time if you can. Maybe reaching for your ankles with both of your hands. For full extension of camel. Breathing here. On the next inhale, rise back up. Come to sit back onto your heels again. Swing your legs around in front. Scoot all the way into the center of your mat. Come down onto your back. Bring your arms out to a T. Step your feet out to the edges of your mat. Wiper blade your legs from the left and to the right. Just neutralizing the spine after doing those back bends in camel. Good. Draw both knees in towards your chest. Give them a big squeeze. Maybe bring your hands onto your knees. Make circles with your hips. Whatever feels good to you right now. Yogi's choice. Bring the bottoms of the feet and the palms to rest on the mat. Inhale the legs up for legs up the wall. Flex your toes towards your nose. Just let gravity do the work here. Engage the core. Bring your toes up over your head for plow pose. If you need to bring your hands to the small of the back for more support, that's okay too. Hold steady here. Breathe. Wherever you're at in your practice, small of the back, slowly begin to rise into shoulder stand. One long line of energy from our shoulders to our toes. Shoulder stand's great for reversing the flow of lymph. Bring your knees to frame your face for Deaf Man. Slowly with control, staying bent at the knees. Lower the spine down one vertebrae at a time, keeping the feet to come to the mat last. Scoot down towards your heels with your sit bones. When you reach down, you should be able to graze your heels with your fingertips. Moving into bridge pose. Round the pelvis down and up. If you want to go deeper, clasp your fingers underneath. Roll your shoulders closer together. Really reach through your glutes. Release the hands. Slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time. Take a breath here. On your next inhale, ground down through the feet. Moving back into bridge, round 2. If you clasp your hands underneath of your back the first time, make sure you do so the second time, really trying to shine your chest towards the back horizon. Release your hands. Slowly come back down one vertebrae at a time. Your knees out to the edge of the mat again. Arms out to a T. Drop your knees to the left. Gaze goes right. Hold here. Switch sides. Hold here. Breathe. Draw both knees in towards your chest. Give me a big squeeze here. Draw everything in close towards the midline. Inhale. As you exhale, release everything out. Heels come together, toes fall wide. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Bring the palms to face up. Close your eyes. Steady your breath. Relax your face, your jaw. Relax the shoulders. Feel the arms fall heavy into the ground. Relax your stomach, your hips. Relax the thighs, the knees, the shins. Feel the feet fall heavy towards the mat. With every exhale, fall deeper into relaxation. For the next few minutes, just let your mind be still. eyes closed, turn your head from left to right. Slowly bring awareness back into your body. Maybe wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. On the next inhale, give me one big morning stretch from fingertip to toes, really reaching here, feeling expansive. Whenever it feels good to you, turning on to the fetal side of your choice. Taking a few moments to breathe here. Maybe smile because you dedicated the last 20 minutes to yourself. Slowly push yourself back up to an easy seat, bringing your hands into Namaskar, heart center. Thank you for letting me guide you through your moving meditation today. Namaste.